ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again to Season 8, the platform where we speak truth to power. I know it's back to back. The subjects are all interrelated. We're talking about resources and we're talking about religion and the interaction between the two and how religion is preventing us from exploiting and not only exploiting, from benefiting from our resources. We need more miners. We need more mining experts. We need to teach our kids from young how they can look at the resources in the soil and how they can use it to improve their own community, not sell it off and leave us impoverished, not sell it on the cheap. These are the things we need to do. We need to teach ourselves about these things and how we're going to protect ourselves as Africans on the African continent because of the resources that we have. Africa is under attack. Watch this video. Shared earlier on, guy called Gordon or G1, I think, but it's worth mentioning this. It says Wahala for believers, but I wanted to just put my own take on it as well. Have a listen.
Bible is just a claim, it's not a fact. We are living under assumption, imagination, and propaganda by the Europeans that colonized us. Do you know the meaning of colony? Slave. Europeans enslaved Africa for 400 years.
There you go.
Where was God and Jesus Christ during the time of slavery? After the slavery, they came with the missionary. The same people that came with slavery, the same people that came with missionary. The first slave ship that came to Africa to pack my ancestors is Jesus Lubeg. Joined European slavery, something. That's the name of that. Jesus is the name of the ship they used to convert my ancestors to the Europe. He never exists, just a venture name. People who don't, if you know history, you will not be a Christian, you will not be a Muslim. All those things are rubbish. Christianity is 2,000 years plus. Islam is 900 something years ago. People have been living before these people came to Africa to colonize us. So where will all those people go? You are telling me there's a better place over here. My brother, use your phone, Google America, just Google in Malaysia, Google Indonesia, Google there's one bridge I saw yesterday in Netherlands. Sea bridge, ships they come, if ships they come, the bridge go open. Thunder fire now. Europeans are building this kind of infrastructure for their own people to enjoy and be happy here on earth. A stupid black man is believing that there's a better place over here. Are you crazy? Go to Dubai. Go to China. Chinese are they Christians? The whole thing we are using today are produced in China. You know they think? Japanese live longer than every other people in the whole earth. Are they Christians? Indians they produce in every family in India. Are they Christians? Why are you telling me that if I must be a Christian to be proud? That is rubbish. The only thing that make you rich in life, prayer no day inside. You must get idea, you must get a product of service. Yeah. If you don't get these three things, or guy go and rest, no money for you. You don't get sense, you don't get service, you don't get I won't take it one. You must get one of them. If you like, go and pray for January to December. If you don't ask something, no money, you know they come. Let's tell the truth, let's say the way it is. Europeans build companies. There is jobs in abroad. That's why if you...
There you go. They build companies. And they build the companies. I'm saying this again here. Mining, right? They teach their children about mining in Europe, in France, in Germany, in UK, in Scotland. They teach them about mining for resources that they don't have in Europe. The resources are in Africa. And they teach us the Bible and the Quran so that we can become slaves for them to be able to say, okay, you go and do this, you go and do this with our own resources in our own land. Isn't it time we woke up? We need to wake up. It's a system they've created. We get it. But right now, we need to wake up. These are things that we're telling you 500 years. The guy said it. Listen to this bit here.
People don't, if you know history, came to Africa to pack my ancestors Africa for 400 years.
400 years.
Where was God and Jesus Christ during the time of slavery? After the slavery, they came with the missionary. The same people that came with slavery, the same people that came with missionary.
The people that came with slavery are the same people that came with missionaries. So I want us to really, I'm not going to speak too much more. I think the point is well made in this video. And we need to wake up. It's about our resources. They are giving us the Bible and the Quran whilst they take our resources. It is time we begin to benefit from our resources. We need to work collectively together within our communities. This is another point here that I really wanted to talk about. You know, the Bible is just a story. and they're using it to really occupy our minds while they take our resources. Africa is the richest continent on planet Earth, and our people, we are the poorest on earth because of the beliefs, this mistaken belief of believing in the religion of those who colonized us. They've used it to take our minds. It is time for us to wake up. I hope this makes sense. I can't explain it more than the guy has said. Watch it again. It makes proper sense. What he said makes absolute proper sense. If you think about it, for 400 years, the same people that enslaved us are the same people who now came to give us religion. They didn't do the religion for our benefit. They did it for their benefit, to keep us from ever waking up and knowing that we have resources that we must use to improve our lives, and of course sell to others if they wish. They are taking the resources for free from Africa. That is the plain fact. They are taking the resources for free from Africa. I'll be doing some videos and I'll be putting some things in about that as well. But listen, we can't belabor the point. Listen to the video. Have a real think. I'm not saying don't practice your religion. Your body is a temple. You can pray anywhere. You don't have to go to any church. But it's time you woke up. It is time you begin to understand that this is being used to occupy our minds whilst those colonials loot our resources. France is holding on to 11 African countries, taking their resources away, paying them nothing. And they are religious. That religion doesn't stop them from looting from us. And you are practicing the same religion. Anytime you are practicing the same religion as your oppressor, and you are not getting the benefit, but they are, something is wrong with that religion. Let me say that again slowly. Anytime you are practicing the same religion as those who are oppressing you, and they are taking away the resources and they tell you to just keep believing in that religion, it is a trick. We need to wake up. Africans, it is time to wake up. It is time to wake up. You are watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. When you get the broadcast, please do share and share. We must not allow Europe to put Africa in a war situation. We need to wake up. The time is now. We need to take collective effort to put a stop to any war on African soil. Africans must not fight Africans. The resources beneath our feet is more than enough for us all to work together. And Africa must begin to trade among African nations. We need to be trading among ourselves before we trade with anybody else. Africans must trade among Africans to get the benefit of our resources, to improve our continent. This has gone on long enough. This religion is being used to divide us. We must trade with ourselves. We must work together as Africans to build a better Africa for Africans. That's our role. I'm not going to say more than that. Ladies and gentlemen, you're of course watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. When you get the broadcast, please do share. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. I particularly like the point he talked about the 400 years, and I want you to, to really understand that, the religion is just a tool of oppression used to create division whilst they continue with the exploitation. And it's really important we understand that. I kind of emphasize that point, and I will continue to say that. So please subscribe to Citizen AY, hit the notification button, give us thumbs up. So one more time, subscribe to Citizen AY, hit the notification button, and of course give us a thumbs up. Help us reach more people. You're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Once again, don't forget to keep it locked on. Citizen AY. Thank you very much.